Alright, we are continuing what we left off on, which is functions and evaluating the difference quotient for the following function. So we've got the function f of x equals 1 over x, and we are going to be evaluating the difference quotient, which is here f of x minus f of a over x minus a, for this function. So this is nothing more than substitution, and then we're going to use some algebra to solve a problem. So first things first, let's change, well, I guess the first part you don't have to change because you've got f of x and that's f of x. So f of x equals, and of course we're just going to put an x wherever there's an x on this function right here, so 1 of x. Not hard. Now we're going to do the second part. So we're going to combine the f of a. So now we're going to say f of x minus f of a equals, so we got this part, 1 over x, and then we're going to add. So now we're adding this part. So here's our function, which is f right here. So first let's put this minus thing because we got that. So f, our function, is 1 over x, and we're replacing the x with this a, so it's going to be 1 over a. Alright, so far so good. Third part, now we need to incorporate this x minus a. So we got f of x minus f of a all over x minus a equals, so we've got 1 over x minus 1 over a all over, and we incorporate that, x minus a. Now all we need to do is simplify. So there's quite a few ways you could do this, but I'm going to do it the way that makes most sense to me. And so first thing you do is, here, let's put this up here. So you've got 1 over x minus 1 over a all over x minus a. I'm going to take an x and an a, and I'm going to multiply it on both sides, and this is going to be your least common multiple because you've got an x and an a, you have to do that. So we multiply by an x and an a here, and so you've got to do it up here as well. And so what this would look like is x and an a, and so we will rewrite that, and this is rewrite, and so you've got an x and an a over x minus an x and an a over a, because you just multiply this through, all over an x and an a times x minus a. So now we just need to start canceling things out. So we can cancel this out, and we can cancel this out, and then that's going to leave us with, so now let's rewrite that again. It's going to leave us with an a minus x over xa times x minus a. And that's pretty good, but we can go a step further, and you're probably thinking like, man, that's an a minus x, that's an x minus a. If they were the same, you could just cancel off, and that's true, but we can actually manipulate this to get our way. So what can we do to change these signs around? Well, we can multiply everything by a -1. So we take a -1 and we multiply that. and then we also take a negative 1 to this side and we multiply that over. So let's do that. So you've got a negative a plus x, or x minus a, and that's for this top part. Okay, so for the bottom part, you've got a negative 1 times xa times x minus a, and so you can just multiply this negative 1 into the xa, so it becomes a negative xa. So hang on, let's do this. So we've got, for the top part, we did a minus x times negative 1, and it left us with a negative a plus x, or x minus a. So you've got x minus a, and now you've got a negative xa times an x minus a. Sorry. And what we're going to do is we're going to cancel those out, and so what you're left with is a 1 over negative xa, or you can just write it like this. So how you would write your final answer would be f of x minus f of a all over x minus a equals a negative 1 over xa. Okay, so that's going to be your final answer. And I mean, there's other ways you could do this, of simplifying that. I mean, you could have, to show you another quick way that would probably be acceptable to most teachers. So let's put this over here. Another way, what you could have done is, well, we've got this 1 over x minus 1 over a all over x minus a. That another way to write that would be 1 over x minus a minus 1 over a over x minus a. Well, then we know this 1 over x is really x to the negative 1, and so you can just throw this x down here. So what it ends up being is 1 over x times x minus a minus 1 over a times x minus a. And so that would probably be another acceptable format. This just gets it down to the very raw, simplest form. And hope that